Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your mid-month reading for month of December, and this reading solely is gonna be solely focused on love and relationship. So your energy and the person that you are connecting with or connected with. And my monthly reading with much more detail and more focused on you and individual and their journey with much more detailed and in-depth reading, that's gonna be always there. I just added this month and see how it goes. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get into this. Oh, and for this reading, it's gonna be 4 card spread, and yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give you an framework that you're gonna see in these readings. Okay, I'm not ready, so I'm just not gonna take those cards. So first we are gonna get like what's the heart of the matter, like what's in your heart space, like what do you want out of this situation that you are in right now with this relationship, and what you want out of it, and what lies in your heart space. Okay, we got Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, now we're gonna get 2 cards to what's working against you. What are the 2 energy that's working against to get what you are trying to manifest, or what you are desiring, why it is not happening. So with Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like that there is a lot of potential of a great emotional fulfillment and emotional success. You have this love and emotional like visualization, like how emotionally fulfilled it can be, and it is maybe, and you have that in-depth love for them. But right now, for whatever reason, because we have to see what the other cards, but with this card I'm just getting that right now, for whatever reason, you don't want to get too emotional, you don't want to expose your raw emotion right now. You want to kind of, you know, it's not that you are holding back, you just don't want to get into that kind of raw emotional state right now. Right now you are more maybe focusing on, it's not that you're focusing on another thing, even if you are, but the main thing is that we don't have to do all the time raw emotion, you know. Sometimes you just need a little break from that, and you just feel like, yes, I love you and we have all these things together, but right now I am not ready, or maybe it's not even a readiness, I'm not feeling like that I need to be so emotionally expressive about it. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what you want, but there is something is happening that's creating certain kind of conflict with this want. Let's see what are those. This one wants to come out. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, these are the things that's kind of working against. Okay, with 7 of Pentacles here, I feel like that maybe I feel like it's almost their energy. So their energy is like they are saying like, okay, we have been, maybe you guys are together for a few months and you have certain sense of progress, or like kind of getting to know each other. Maybe they have been putting a lot of, like you guys, or maybe it can be a long term, like you have been, you know each other for quite a long time, and you guys put a lot of effort into it, and maybe they feel like that like they have put a lot of effort and they are not seeing any output. And what I mean by output, I feel like they want that you express that your vulnerability, that you show them your, like this naked heart. And you are kind of resisting to do that, even though you have a very strong love for them, but you are not being vulnerable in front of them, and you are kind of you are and they know that you have this deep sense of emotion and sensibility towards them and caring for them, and they have been waiting for, I think, like they have been with you, or whether it's in a it could be in a friendship form, or it could be in a relationship form, but they have been there, and they have been there as a loyal ally, and now they are started to feel like, okay, I have put all this effort. It's like Seven of Pentacles, like where how much do I have to do in order for you to show your heart to me, in order for you to be vulnerable with me. That's what they are coming from, and it you kind of sense it. You sense it. I don't think they are saying that out loud, but the interaction, body language that you guys come together, you kind of sense it. I feel like the Scorpio I'm connecting with, you are very intuitive in nature. You don't need paragraphs after paragraphs from other person to know where they are and how they're feeling. I feel like maybe they are kind of, you know holding them back recently, or maybe, like they are kind of curbing their spontaneity towards you, and you kind of sensing that they are feeling a little bit of frustrated, that you are not showing that vulnerability, you are not showing that raw emotion that you hold for them yet. And I feel like this is your energy, and Two of Pentacles, you want, I feel like you will not fear, but you know that if you get too much into your raw emotion, it may tip the scale with your material stability. What I mean, like, maybe you feel that if you are too vulnerable, because you are Scorpio, like your emotion run deep, so if you let this depth to come out on the surface, that means there is a certain sense of movement, inward movement, and that movement can cause a little chaos in your stable life. Like, you may have hard time concentrating on your project, on your like day-to-day life, or like maybe you are focusing on whatever, outside of this relationship, which is more tangible or which is more stable. And you kind of, because you have a huge love for them, so you feel like, if I let all this water flow and come out on the surface and let them see, then you fear that it may cause a flood, and that flood can swipe away certain stability that you have built in terms of your whether it's a money wise, whether it's a job, whether it's a project that you are trying to focus on, those kind of, so you're trying to balancing out between this kind of your security or your other things outside of this relationship and this love that you have for them. And they understand that. That's why I can see that they stuck by you all this time and putting effort, because they can sense that you hold this kind of Ace of Cups kind of emotion. But it's like they are getting a little bit impatient. I will not call them impatient, because it with Seven of Pentacles, it shows that they have shown you their patience, but right now they need to see your raw emotion for them. And you are kind of in the midst of like balancing out and figuring out, like, how can I show them that I love them, but not showing all this extreme emotion that I harbor for them, yet while I am also focusing on my other priorities like my job, my work, my day-to-day sanity, So let's see what um, okay, I'm gonna get, before I get this position is like what you need to do, like what kind of advice or suggestion universe wanna give you. But before I get there, I wanna get two more cards, one for seven of pentacles and one for two of pentacles. No, actually I wanna get okay, yeah, one for seven of pentacles, one for two. And if it is a friendship kind of things, or it doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be defined so rigidly. Friendship, partnership, whatever relation connection you have with this person, maybe they have sensed it that there is a strong connection, but they want certain kind of like verbiage out of you, like that kind of, that you express your emotion. Maybe right now it's a little bit of platonic, or even if it is sexual, but the emotional intimacy, it's there for you and it's also there for them, but like they need a little bit more reassurance from you at this moment. Yeah, and you know and because you care for them, and you kind of sense that their frustration is rising up because of your, like you are trying to balance other things as well, and because you care for them, you feel tempted, and you feel also frustrated on yourself that you are not letting that love come that way, which can reassure them very strongly and profoundly. And like you are kind of in a state of little bit of it also creating a little bit of tension, a little bit of upheaval in your mind, like like what where how can you maintain this without with and also maintain what you desire at this moment, which is not let your raw emotion up on the surface. Three of Wands, yes. See, with Three of Wands is another waiting card. They feel like, Three of Wands comes under Two of Wands, and so the waiting period, like I said, it has been quite a long time. They have not vocalized their need and what they actually want, that they want to hear or they want to see, they want to physically feel that you feel all these things. Right now they just intuitively know that there is this thing that you have for them, but they have no physical um, knowing. It's only intuitive knowing, you know what I mean? So right now they're trying to send, like they're trying to manifest your openness to them, and they're trying to manifest that and hoping that it's gonna come, you are gonna feel that they need that assurance. That's what I feel. You, whosoever it is, I feel like it's a very calming energy. They really understand you, kind of Scorpio. They do. They're being extremely patient, and they're just try to, they're not saying anything openly. They are not forcing you verbally or any kind of pressuring you. They are just manifesting in their own way so that you feel that they need that right now. Okay, Two of Pentacles. So many cards came out. I'm not gonna take those, sorry. Okay. Devil in reverse. Yeah, like I said, you are, because you feel like whenever you are, like you feel like whenever you feel that love so strong, the connection so strong, the physical attraction, emotional bonding so strong, if you let that love overtake you, it becomes kind of a devil energy for you. You feel, you become very obsessed with this, and then you cannot function, then you cannot focus on other priorities, other aspiration that you have in life. Then it kind of falls flat, because you are just, your all energy, your mind, your thought, all taken by that kind of love. So you are trying to, devil in reverse means you are trying to hone that energy. That's why you are not letting your Ace of Cups emotion rise on the surface yet, because you know that you need to balance this two things, balance your emotion with your physical stability, with your emotional stability. So you're constantly working on it. And with devil in reverse, I feel like that it's almost coming in, like you almost like making this happen, and you just need a little extra time to make actually this thing happen. But with devil in reverse is already in reverse, it tells me that whether you already hone that energy and you feel confident, or you just need a little bit more time, where you know for sure that even if you let your emotion come in, it's not gonna overtake your entire entity, and and you won't be able to function the way you wanna function at your fullest energy, positive energy and positive vibration. Then you feel like you don't wanna feel that kind of obsession towards love. You want that love to be really breathing naturally and organically, and not to take hold of your life. That's what you are trying to come to and balance with. That's why you are not able to let your raw emotion come yet. They're understanding, they're really understanding. It's just their energy is little, they're just getting a little bit frustrated, because they really want that reassurance from you. They really want that physical and emotional fulfillment, like two becoming one, that kind of connection, that kind of bonding they are really looking for. It's not that they are gonna make you captive or anything. It's just they just longing for that kind of deeper sense of belongingness with you. Okay, what you should do, or what kind of energy maybe come, you should, oh, so many things came out. I'm not gonna take one. This is like what kind of energy, maybe if you hone this energy, maybe it help to solve this situation or ease this situation. You don't have to do it, of course. It's just a suggestion. Sun in reverse. Yeah, with sun in reverse, I feel like that right now universe is telling you that it's fine to take your time. That's what I feel. everything gonna come. Sun reverse or upside down or upright, it doesn't matter. It's just the matter of time when it comes to sun. Any kind of major arcana, whether they're upright or upside down, it doesn't matter. It's just the matter of timing, divining timing, matter of universal timing. So with sun in reverse is saying that all these things come to a clarity. They will understand when time is right. They will know what you had to do. They will not hold any resentment or grudge against you. Oh, you made me wait for years and years. They are not like that kind of person. They come from a very mature sense of heart, and they have a very much a tenderness for you. So right now the universe is telling you that it's fine to take your time. You need to do what you need to do, that you feel that you need to do in order to really embody in order to do real justice to Ace of Cups that you have for them. So in order to really be just to that, you need to take some time, and it's fine. Everything gonna be as it's supposed to be, with joy and clarity. But if you need time, take your time. That's the advice I see. Alright, Scorpio, I think that's what it is for this reading, and I hope you get something out of it. And thank you so much again, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye bye.